Hello everybody, I am Arglefump. This is the schedule for my book review channel for November 2024. So on the 4th, I'm reviewing the best Christmas pageant ever, because they're making a movie of it. And then the most recent Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, it came out last month. It's hot mess, Greg's family takes a vacation, it's his mom's side of the family, so all his aunts are there, and they have a bunch of fights the whole time. Basically, the family's a hot mess. I have two Sweet Valley Twins books, which I'm posting because I want to stay ahead of the graphic novel series. I believe the next graphic novel is going to be Sneaking Out, and Jessica's really terrible. She, mistreats a dog, she manipulates an old woman, lies to her family, sneaks out of the house to go to a concert, and Elizabeth covers for her the whole time. I did not like that at all. So, another book where Jessica's terrible. And then number 6 is another book where everybody's mean to the new girl in school. Everybody hates the new girl. So the twins actually prank her by pretending they're triplets. That way they can humiliate her in front of everyone. Yeah, they're not very nice. Nancy Drew Files 109 is Love Notes, where Nancy falls in love with one of the suspects. The case involves some sort of piano competition. Yeah, I seem to recall, the actual mystery isn't the best. And then, also number 110 has a better mystery, but it also cares more about romance than the mystery. And the romance really annoys me, because Nancy sees Ned making out with the victim, and, she never talks to him about it. It's, ugh. Yeah, I don't like that. The next two Encyclopedia Brown books, they go up on the 13th. And then, I did a poll on my channel asking what to post next, and people wanted Magic Treehouse. So, Magic Treehouse number 1 and Magic Treehouse number 2. I've read the first 12 Magic Treehouse books, so I'll post the 12 and then stop. On the 19th, this was kind of random and out of nowhere, but it's fun. Millions of Cats was a cute book. I really liked it, and I actually did an audiobook for Millions of Cats, or a read aloud. I think that's what YouTube calls them. So that's going up on the 19th. On the 22nd, I'll try to post reviews for Primer and Primer 2. So basically, it's a superhero graphic novel, and they're releasing the second one this month, November. So I decided, hey, I'll post reviews for the original and the new one. And we finished the month off with commissions, as usual. So, Warriors, Power of 3. So this is just a recap explaining the basic storyline of the Power of 3 series. I didn't think it was that good of a series. I saw somebody else talk about it, and apparently, the authors started with the amazing scene in book 5. It's yeah, we're gonna build an entire series around this. But it was book 5. And so they're oh, well, I don't actually have a plan for books 1 through 4. And so they made up a bunch of random garbage, cats have superpowers, and J-Paw time travels, and there's nothing that comes of it. Anyway, you can hear my complaints about the series in this video. Also, Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations Volume 2. If I can get my hands on Volume 1, I'll do that review first, because it's weird to start with Volume 2, but I couldn't find Volume 1 anywhere. Also, on the 28th, so I'm going to have a review for the next book in the Mom Zone series, and I don't know what my final commission for the month will be. Not yet, anyway. Here are all the book reviews I did for October. That's last month. Cat Kid Comic Club 2, I didn't like it as much as number 1. Nancy Drew Files 112. It's a standard murder mystery plot. It's actually the plot of the movie, Murder Mystery. We have this very wealthy old person who is about to change his will and disinherit everyone. Somebody tries to kill him in the middle of the night. Nancy needs to figure out who. And of course there is a gorgeous suspect who Nancy makes out with, because this series is now a romance series, not a mystery series. Just Me and My Dad, that was a nice little kid's book. I also liked Arthur's Halloween, which I was gonna post in October, but I didn't. Spy X Family Portrait. is interesting because it's not a graphic novel, it's a novel. It's actual text, all translated from Japanese. I thought it was okay. It's decent. And then I read 3 Yoko books, so now I'm officially done with the Yoko series by Rosemary Wells. If you want to see these reviews early, you can support me on Patreon, because I did post an early access link to that book review series. The rest of the month, I read Sweet Valley Twins. So, book number 9, Elizabeth has a friend that everybody hates, including Jessica. Her parents forbid her from seeing her friend Sophia. Elizabeth sees her friend anyway. It all works out at the end. Book number 10 is one where Jessica's really terrible. Like, Jessica complains she doesn't like handicapped people, but then she breaks her ankle, and then she decides, whoa, we should really change the school's mini Olympics for people that have handicaps and disabilities. And she doesn't care about handicapped people. She's just lying. She's trying to cheat so she can get a gold medal. And she does other stuff to cheat to get herself a gold medal. Like, she changes the selection process so she's the one picked. She purposely practices the event ahead of time. It's like walking on crutches is the event. And she's already got an advantage because she's the only one in school on crutches. But she purposely practices it ahead of time, doesn't let anybody else get practice in. So, yeah, Jessica takes advantage of someone's disability for her own personal gain and glory. It's an awful book. Book number 11, Jessica and Ellen find $200. They don't want to return the money to the rightful owner, so they basically lie to everybody about what's going on and where they got the money. And yeah, they're still kind of terrible. Book number 12 was kind of weird. Dad makes up a secret language, and he's like, okay, girls, here's the secret language. You can't tell anybody about the secret language. It's a secret. And everyone in school has a giant fit over the secret language that the twins never talk. It's not like they use the language in public all the time, but everybody has a huge fit and a huge meltdown. It's so weird. And these 4 Sweet Valley Twins books are books I reviewed in like 2017, 2018. I went back and I changed my reviews. Basically, I had to cut some stuff out. So, like, originally, book 17, that was the first book in the series I read. So I had to cut out the part where I'm like, oh, well, I'm starting this new series. Here's what it's like in general, because it's no longer the first book I've read of the series. I did not actually go back and reread the books. I just cut out stuff in my reviews to make them fit. And then finally, I did a review for Sweet Valley Twins number 43, Elizabeth's First Kiss, which is the start of her long and torturous relationship with Todd, but it is kind of cute. It is kind of cute if you want a low stakes romance for middle schoolers. It's fine. All right, so I think that's everything. Thank you for watching my video. Keep on reading, everybody.